In today's episode, the Opel Monza. Hello and welcome to Quarterlight, your car brochure channel, where we look at car brochures from around the world. Today, of course, nothing new. We're going to continue looking at one of our full range brochures. If I can grab it here, there it is. Vauxhall Opel 1985. We've come to the end, so it's the final episode of this particular series, and it is the Opel Monza. Yes, an Opel badged version of these Vauxhall Opel models. Remember, in the UK at one time we had Vauxhalls, we had Opels, kind of like competing against each other. Then they came together, and most of the range now is badged Vauxhall in the UK, apart from the Manta and today's episode, the Monza. So, well, the sporty models, you could say. But anyway, let's have a look at today's wonderful Opel Monza. So here it is then, the lovely Opel Monza. The caption here is "Style with Pace." Mustn't forget that, this is right at the top of the Vauxhall Opel range, along with the Senator. This is obviously a two-door car now, and actually, unlike the Senator, which had a couple of models to choose from, there's only one model here in the UK at this time, and this is it. So we normally look down the model range, we'll turn the page and find that there is only one model, but it is a nice one. But of course, don't forget, you have to pay for it. I believe the only real option is to decide if you want the manual or the automatic. Do like these wheels, actually. It looks quite the car. Anyway, let's turn the page and have a look at the model proper. And here is the model proper. So GSE is the version, and it's a 3 litre, of course, injection 3-door coupe. Lots of GSE badges on it. This sort of shows like more the interior shots. I think we will go back to that main image and look at all the badging later on, but where shall we start? The text, then we'll come back to the images. So it begins by telling us any car that can top 133 miles per hour commands respect, but out and out performance is not the only measure of the Monza GSE's total capability. There's the smoothness and response of its 6-cylinder 2969cc engine, 180 PS fuel injected engine, whether easing through city traffic or diminishing the miles on motorway or auto route. Although the silky 5-speed manual gearbox is standard, there's the option at no extra cost of the latest 4-speed automatic transmission. The sleek body and its drag coefficient of only CD 0.35 coordinates superbly with the uprated all-independent suspension, limited slip differential, and doesn't talk about CD 0.35. Doesn't sound the best, actually. It looks slippery than that, doesn't it? Anyway, ultra low profile tyres on alloy wheels to give the GSE the sort of road holding that always inspires confidence and gives quite astonishing traction, said Fastlane. And the servo assisted braking system features discs on all 4 wheels, ventilated at the front, and ABS, the electronically controlled anti-lock brake system, is available as an extra cost option. As one of the fastest 4-seaters available in Europe, the Monza GSE's cabin is tastefully efficient. The sports Recaro seats trimmed in Scala cloth cradle driver and front passenger in all the right places. Adjustable front seat cushions provide extra thigh support if needed. The Monza GSE's high-tech instrument presentation was thought by Fastlane to be the best thought out and presented. Electronic instrumentation seen so far. Easy to read and understand. There are no dials or needles. Instead, the electronic liquid crystal display (LCD) relays all vital information backed by a 7-function trip computer. So very much a very 80s thing, isn't it? And unsurprisingly, I think dials actually worked better, but at the time I'm sure it looked very futuristic. Apologise for just knocking the camera there. With its advanced design concept, the Monza GSE also has many other features orientated to ease of driver control. If I had the money, I'd buy one tomorrow, was one auto car tester's verdict, and I think that's the key. I think we all would have done, but they weren't exactly a cheap Monza car. So standard features: Recaro sports front seats, front seat head restraints, tiltable leather covered steering wheel, LCD instrumentation, 7-function trip computer, AC 741 stereo radio cassette player with 4 speakers, rear passenger compartment heating, split rear seats, 5-speed gearbox, automatic transmission option at no extra cost, power assisted steering, 2-door central locking, alloy road wheels, ultra low profile tyres, sport suspension, a limited slip differential, laminated windscreen, tinted glass with windscreen shade band, electric front windows, sliding tiltable steel sunroof, headlamp wash wipe, front halogen fog lamps, long range pencil beam, lights integral with headlamp units, intermittent tailgate wash wipe, electrically operated and heated door mirrors, electric aerial, rear spoiler in body colour. So of course we're looking at a Monza GSE interior and fascia, shows manual transmission and alternative auto transmission respectively. Incidental illustration top right shows extendable front seat cushion. So there's your interior, and all the switches, haven't we, and options on this one. Opel badge of course on the steering wheel, and we can see that electronic LCD display. Looking a bit like Knight Rider, but very much an 80s thing, wasn't it? Obviously this one is also an automatic. Alloy wheels, I much approve that sort of 2-colour alloy wheel. I do really like it. The thing I most liked about the Monza was the rear end and those smoked rear lenses. Very nice look. Just about make out where it says GSE on the back there as well. So a couple of shots then. First one showing we've got a split rear seat, making it quite a practical vehicle, and also this sort of extendable piece on the seats, which is a nice idea. So this bigger picture on this page is showing the interior, of course. Quite a dark, gloomy image. I think it was a little bit dark interior, although I must confess I do like this colour of the seat and this sort of design. Bit of a white band around the seat, but not around the head restraint, which makes it a little bit odd up here, but overall I'm sure it was a very comfortable place to be. Anyway, let's move to the previous image, the main image, and see if we can spot some of those badges. So there is that lovely front end. I do like the wash wipe on there. I think it does suit the Opel badge as well. Just about make out the GSE badge very faintly there. Also, we do have another GSE badge just above that rubbing strip. I love this area over here actually. Let's have another look at that. Very 80s design in that way. I do love it, although you know this design's been going a long time of course, but still it looks very 80s. So there we go, the lovely Opel Monza. I'm sure you wanted one. Like I say, it was an expensive car. I can't remember it ever been a time I could have afforded one, to be honest with you. It was an expensive car, but a lovely one all the same. Tell me what you think. Did you have one? Your memories of the Monza. I think next week we'll do a little bit of a conclusion. There is quite a few pages still left on this brochure, variously, so we might come back to that. And if you want, I can also come back to the Opel Manta. I know that particular video did suffer a bit from video quality. Let me know if you want me to do a bit more on that. But like I say, share your comments, and we'll end this video as we always do. If you've not done already, please do consider subscribing. It is all completely free. You'll never be charged to be a subscriber. Over here now, I will put a box that will show all the cars we've looked at so far in this series. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you very much for all the regulars. You really do help us keep going. Always love your comments. Read everyone. Some fantastic, very knowledgeable comments. even I learn a bit from some of these comments, so keep them coming. But overall, thank you so much for watching this video today. Please do keep in touch, please do stay safe, and we'll see you very soon. All the best and goodbye.